That's going live on the camera. Evening, everyone. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. As you know, we're actually making a couple of signings tonight for 2018, and this is going live on Facebook. So, are we live yet? We are live. Okay. First and foremost, it's like Eric and Ernie, isn't it, this? First and foremost, welcome everybody to all of our wonderful sponsors, friends. Thank you for joining us. It's quite nice that we're not tidying up tomorrow morning, having had it at home for a change. So, but welcome everybody. If you don't mind, we're just going to take the next 5-10 minutes, which is going out live on Facebook, to introduce two of our new signings for 2018. One of them's actually not entirely new. He has actually ridden for us for a very, very short period beforehand. Kitchens are busy. But first and foremost, I'm going to pass you across to our team manager to say hi.
Oh, okay. Just in case.
You've got that, but you should be.
I got the mic. Well, thank you everybody for coming this evening. Unaccustomed as I am to speaking in public, it's a great honour to welcome all the sponsors again this year. Thank you for all your support, the continued support, should I say, for the Poole Pirates. And hopefully this year, being our 70th anniversary, will be a league title winning season. And I know Matt always gives me a team which we hope can win the league. And I think tonight's two signings are going to be a huge part in that push towards the title.
Thank you, Neil.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you, Neil.
all a bit official, wasn't it? Sorry.
That was wonderful.
People like used to be being sober.
Yeah, or professional.
Or professional, yeah.
I know. But first up, let's just say it that way, somebody that is probably not a massive surprise to everybody here tonight, and also our good patrons that are watching at home. He was obviously linked with the club last year when we purchased his contract from Coventry. I've got to just tell you a little bit of background, and that's that Kacper and I have been friends for many years already. He's only young, but still many years. And as a child, I used to watch his grandfather ride for Poole in 1973 and 74. I know you don't think I'm that old. But he's breaking up. Yeah, it's really breaking up. But he's someone that I always wanted to represent the Pirates, and it's taken a year or two longer than we hoped. But that experience is invaluable. Last year came 14th in the Polish averages, beating many great riders: Maciej Janowski, Chris Holder, Václav Minik, Piotr Pawlici, etc. And I think he comes into the club on a 4.65 average obtained with Coventry a couple of years ago. And I'm incredibly proud to welcome Kacper Woryna. New interview.
Oh.
Kacper, welcome to Poole.
Welcome everyone.
I actually remember your grandfather riding, and he was a friend of our family. So, and I know that when you started racing, you always had the skull and crossbones on the Kevlars. That's right. So that was always your dream to ride for the Pirates.
To be honest, it was, and I always tried to follow the footsteps of my grandpa. And since I started racing mini Speedway, I always had this skull and crossbones on my Kevlars. But now I grown up and got the experience and riding Speedway a little bit, so that's how I finally got my dream make happen.
That's right. I know. So Mats, we've always watched you ride, and to say you've matured into a good young man, and say the Pirates is like me. I always wanted to ride for Poole Speedway, and now you've achieved your dream to ride for Poole Speedway, and I'm sure that you will enjoy your time with the Pirates. We demand success, so we must win the league this year. Okay. Yeah, no pressure. But no, welcome to Poole, Kacper, and I'm sure you'll have a wonderful time. We have wonderful people here, wonderful sponsors, one fantastic manager, the most successful manager of the modern era. You watching this, Roscoe? No, you won a couple, but seriously, Kacper, welcome to Poole Pirates, and I'm sure you'll have a wonderful season with us, and hopefully not just one season, many seasons. So welcome, and everybody, welcome Kacper.
I was going to say, you wouldn't understand this, that we're kind of like Eric and Ernie, but more like Dumb and Dumber is probably
Dumb and Dumber
is more. Yeah, here I understand that one. But no, from my perspective, it is great to have you here. It's taken a few years. I think the experience you gained at Coventry was invaluable. At least you've ridden all the tracks.
Yeah, I've ridden a little bit of tracks, so I got the knowledge and a bit of experience in British Speedway, at least one season. So that's an advantage. But I'm also a better rider for sure than I was at Coventry a year ago. And thank you for the opportunity that it gave me to race for the Poole and make my dream happen. And I will give my 110% to prove that you made the right decision to get me.
So that's enough for me. Thank you very much. That's wonderful. That's genuinely the type of commitment we look for from everyone. So thanks, Kacper. Time for you to take a seat. Well done, and welcome to Poole.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, second up. His command of English is not perhaps quite so good, but it's improved, I can tell you that. It's again somebody that we brought into the club going back to 2012. But sadly, his career with the Pirates was cut short, incredibly short. I think after the first bend with a crash with Jason Doyle. But someone that I believe personally is like a good wine and has improved dramatically in the last few years in the sport. And I'm incredibly happy again. And these are the two trump cards, I believe, because we've got a lot of at the top end of the team. We're going to be fine. And just to give a little shout out to someone that sent in a message a couple of seconds ago, who will be joining us shortly, who has just texted in to say that he's watching live. So hi, and I'll announce you as soon as we get over that little problem that you're talking about, that we both know about. So, but first and foremost, I would just like to now welcome on board, on loan from King's Lynn, Mateusz Szczepaniak.
Right. You can do it. You can do it.
I was dumb or dumber, I don't know which one. I'll start. But I'm going to make it a little slower for Matt. But Matt, welcome to Poole.
Welcome you, everybody.
It's great to have you here. Last time was very short and sweet, and then we ended up in hospital together.
Yeah.
So in Swanage Hospital. But this time a lot more success, and it's been a great season for you in 2017.
Yeah, it was a great season. I had a lot of meetings and a lot of races and all over Europe, and it was good. Hopefully next year will be same or much better.
I think everyone here will have seen you in the European Championship this year, and how well you rode there. Perhaps what they're not aware of is that you finished top of the averages in Poland in the Polish First Division this year, with a plus 10-point average, and by UK standards. And I think that that makes you a real. I was going to say a bargain on the average in England, because obviously you had a short period at Coventry in 2013, but I think that Matt, you believe that you've improved also?
Yeah, I hope so. Last year with the Speedway European Championship, I wanted to get to the top 5. I didn't do it, but yeah, like you said, I had the best average in my league. FIS league, and I hope made it same in English in UK league next year.
One more question for me, and then I'll pass you over to Neil. That again, like Kacper, for 4, 5, 6 years, I've been trying to get you to come to Poole. So this for me is a great feeling, as I said to you both today, that you've finally come to Poole, and both at the same time. So, and both this year you ride for Rybnik as well, so it will make life simpler as well. So, for me, welcome, and I'll now pass you over to Dum.
Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry. Welcome back, Mateusz, and hopefully this season we have the whole season and we can see the best from you. I think last time at Poole, big problems, but this year I think with Kacper here, I think it's nice that you have another Polish person to speak to. We have the Aussies with Josh Grzonik and Brady Kurtz and the Poles, so I think it'll be a good team spirit this year.
Yeah, I hope so too. We will travel with Kacper all the time and hope made the all season. And I hope after that season my English will be better. For now.
It's better than my Polish. Believe me, it's very good. I go dzień dobry, do widzenia.
Something else?
Yeah, a few other words, but no, Mateusz, welcome back to Poole. And this season, I hope you every success with Kacper and with the Pirates. And this is our 70th year in Poole Speedway this year, and it's a very special season for everybody here tonight. And this is the year we really want to win the league. So.
Yeah.
Win the league.
No pressure.
No pressure. Okay, but welcome. Okay, thank you.
So I think to one more time for me, thank you guys. We've actually got Barry Briggs with us as well, but would you join us for a second, Briggo, please? Coming up. This is kind of what they call it fill-in, I think, don't they, in professional terms. And oh, by the way, did you notice I actually have a lot of experience in this now, having done Doc Martin.
Doc Martin.
Oh, I had a
walk-on part. Happened to be in the rest.
I had a starring role in Doc Martin, so there you go. We filled in just in that period of time. So Barry, what an honour it would have been for you to have ridden for us at the Pirates.
I've never seen the baby riders, and we never had all this kind of stuff, and we couldn't talk anyhow. So, but yeah, it's nice that you look after the riders. It's a whole different ball game to what we were used to, and that's why you're successful.
That's lovely. Thank you very much. I was actually being light-hearted, but that's lovely. And I've got to say that I picked Barry up today, and we drove down to the new shop in Poole, and I said to him that one day I hope that he feels that we've done as good a job as the promoters of the past, and his response was
much better.
There we go.
That's why I caught a bus here tonight, because the promoters didn't look after us.
And it was free, Briggo.
Just by the way, whilst we're live for everybody to fill in, these poor guys flew into Luton yesterday, but were diverted to Doncaster. From Doncaster, were shipped off to Sheffield, and I had to get them down from Sheffield this morning. So they could have got to Australia in the time that they've come. It took them time to get here to be with us. So again, more thank yous to everyone here. In particular, David Kelly, Volvo Cars Poole, who are back on board with us again next year, and everyone doesn't know that, but that's a great thing. David came to me and said, Matt, we don't do anything for a year. We're back on board next year. So that's wonderful. So a round of applause for Volvo Cars Poole as well. I'm not going to pick any more names, because all of you, honestly, are incredibly important to the club, and some of you that couldn't make it tonight. But thank you, everybody. Let's go back to Briggo, and a couple of. So you've had a book signing session today at the shop. Did you enjoy it?
Well, it wasn't like that, Matt. You asked me to come down to your shop, and I thought that's really nice. But I found out there was no such thing as a free meal. Did you bring some books? And but. When I'm in trouble, he helps me out. So it's a nice feeling, and he's a good promoter and a good friend.
That, more than anything, I think, and truly believe that's it. We're friends, and tomorrow in the shop, of course, Kacper and Matt will be there between 12 and 2:30 before they head off to the airport for another 10-hour journey.
back to Doncaster.
Let's hope we can get them there tomorrow. So
I'd just like to say, Casper's grandfather, I raced against him, so that ages me a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Looking at the boy there, and he used to race his granddad. Not very good for the ego.
Mate, trust me, you look great. You look great. Much better than that guy stood to your right.
Midlow.
Yeah.
He's lived life, hasn't he?
In fact, my nickname, everybody knows me, it's Midlow, but my dad, Briggo, was the one who gave my dad the nickname Midlow, and so it carried on to the next generation. That's why I'm called Midlow as well. I know.
Well, what a fantastic story, and I never knew that. So, is that in your book?
No.
No. It wasn't that important to Briggo.
No, but I wasn't very educated and I couldn't speak the whole word. So I just
Middleditch.
cut it short. Middleditch.
That's it.
was too difficult for me.
Well, I'm hoping that you're around long enough to write another one.
Oh, it's getting
because
close, Matt.
because I want to be in that one too. So let's make sure. But you're as fit as a fiddle, and honestly, what it would have been to have worked with you, mate. I just wish that we'd had an opportunity.
Probably couldn't deal with me. I was bad-tempered and miserable.
Hey,
got better as I got
Nothing
older.
changes. Nothing changes in Briggo.
This guy refused a contract over 30 quid because British Speedway wouldn't give him 30 quid.
I'm an idiot.
There we go, at one point. But guys, I hope you've enjoyed it on our first Facebook Live. Can I say thank you to Speedway Portal? What a great job you guys are doing. Thank you so much. Everybody here, wonderful. Brilliant, lovely to have you here. You know how important you are to the club. I can't cope without you, and that's a fact. But you know, it's going to be a tough year in terms of television. I think you're all aware of what's going on. So it's going to be a real tough year. But we've got some great people, great sponsors, and we're going to do our best to give you a great team. So thank you very much, everybody. Happy Christmas.